I'd like to call this meeting to order. Dr. Green, could you please take the roll?
Trustee Allen, Trustee Ayers, Trustee DiCarlo,
Here.
Trustee Foley,
Here.
Trustee Grisham,
Here.
Trustee Ramsey, Trustee Shake,
Here.
Trustee Segal-Jones,
Here.
Chair Latimer.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Great. Let's start with an action item, which is if Ms. Christy Graham could come and present approval of the Gatton College of Pharmacy tuition for fiscal year 2024.
Good morning. In light of the historic appropriation of $2.5 million in recurring state funding received during the 2023 legislative session, the Gatton College of Pharmacy is requesting a commensurate decrease in tuition rates for the 2023-2024 academic year. Consistent with discussions that transpired during the legislative session, these funds will be designated toward making the cost of a degree more affordable and to support student success. The college is committed to minimizing cost and promoting affordability for its largely underserved student body. The proposed tuition rates will decrease the cost for in-state students to $27,000, or a reduction of over 30%, for a total tuition revenue reduction of just over $1 million. The cost for out-of-state students will decrease to $33,000, or a reduction of approximately 15%, for a total tuition revenue reduction of just over $500,000. This will save our in-state students $46,696 over their program, and out-of-state students will save $22,696 over their program. In addition to the tuition reduction, we have proposed a scholarship pool of $720,000 over the program length to reduce out-of-pocket costs for students. We will fund 36 four-year scholarships at $5,000 per year. This means that every incoming Tennessee student will receive a $5,000 scholarship starting in academic year 2023-2024 and carrying forward throughout their four-year program, therefore bringing their tuition cost to $22,000, which is below the UT rate. We're only able to accomplish this due to the size of the enrollment forecast for the academic year 2023-2024. The remaining scholarships will be used for incoming students, primarily based on financial need and merit in order to maximize enrollment growth. The remaining $200,000 will fund 3 new student success coordinators to directly support student success and retention. As you can see in your agenda items, with the exception of UT, this does bring us to the lowest tuition rates amongst our peer. Do you have any questions?
Any questions? Okay. Do I have a motion to approve the tuition changes for the College of Pharmacy?
I so move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations. Yeah.
Madam Chair, if I could, before we move to the next item, I just want to take a moment to recognize the historic significance of the act that this board just took. The Gatton College of Pharmacy has operated from a position of strength since its founding, but the actions that this board just took allows us to operate from a position of competitiveness with respect to tuition and fees. Most importantly, it promotes affordability for our students. I can't say enough to thank Governor Lee and his administration, but in particular, I would like to thank State Representative Gary Hicks, State Representative Tim Hicks, State Representative Kefauver-Alexander, Senator Lundberg, and Senator Crow. Our delegation were tireless advocates for this over multiple years. This was not a single-year outcome. This was a multi-year journey, and our delegation helped to make that journey possible. But the person who I want to thank the most is Dr. Debbie Bird. Dr. Bird, behind the scenes, put together a grassroots advocacy campaign that included phone calls, letter writing, emails, and if there was one person who was in Nashville more than Bridget, it was her, and it was her sweat equity that helped to make this outcome possible. So on behalf of the institution, thank you for your leadership, and for every student who enrolls at this institution this fall, you see the financial impact that'll have on them. Thank you.
Sorry, next we're going to move to an action item on the immunization rule. If we could have Dr. Folks present.
Good morning. I'm here to present the immunization rule to you, which I believe you have in your packet. We had a public hearing as required on this previously. We received a number of comments which have been summarized in the information that you had. And as a result of that, I'm here to let you know that it is the staff's recommendation that you approve the revised rule that you have before you.
Any questions? Because this is a rule, a roll call vote is required, so I would like to ask Dr. Green to take the roll call.
We'll need a motion and a second.
I'm sorry, do we have a motion?
Also move.
Second? Roll call vote.
Trustee Allen, Trustee Ayers,
Yes.
Trustee DeCarlo.
Yes.
Trustee Foley.
Yes.
Trustee Grisham.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey. Trustee Segal Jones.
Yes.
Chair Latimer.
Yes.
It passes.
Thank you.
Is there any business that we need to discuss? Sure,
Oh, by Dr. Folks.
absolutely.
I think we have a contract that comes up pretty soon, and I know the consultants mentioned it a little bit about the president. Do we have a process in place for that?
We do have a process in place, and I'm actually asking the vice chair to sit down with the president and go through the contract, and then we'll be working with the attorneys, and any other input from the board is very welcome.
Great. Sounds good.
Okay, is there any other business? I do not think we need to have an executive session today, so we are adjourned.
Let the record reflect that was 7 minutes. That's the fastest board meeting in the history of this board.
John
I
Paul, have
don't
we
know if we'll
stopped
ever beat
screening?
it.